What's up, guys? This is Top Dog Tutorials, and today I'm going to be teaching you about bass wavetable synthesis and what that does, and I'm just going to help you learn sound design. Quickly, I just want to say that I'm still a beginner at sound design. I'm not a professional at all. Don't know all the correct terminologies of how to explain things. So if you're a beginner, this is great because I can explain it in a lingo that we could both understand, and I'm gonna try to help you. I'm just gonna try to help you learn sound design. So let's do this together, man. Let's go on this journey and let's freaking learn stuff. And obviously, I'm gonna be here for a long ass time. I'm never gonna give up on music. It's what I want to do in my life, and hopefully, it's kind of what you want to do. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to teach you about bass wavetable synthesis and sound design. Oh, and obviously we're going to use Serum because Serum is the best VST. It's just like you can do so much with it. Only one problem with Serum is the CPU usage. Like if you use like a crazy complex patch, it's going to take up half of this. So that's gonna be a bitch, but whatever. You could easily just how do you say, freeze it and then turn it into audio. But we got this D&B roller, and I just want to teach you a little bit about it. This is how it sounds. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. And so basically, let's get into it. This right here is called, basically it just displays, it's a display for what's going on and the wavetable. So this part right here is just a single line. It just shows you like a 1D version of a single scene, and a scene is like one representation of how you're gonna do how your sound is. And so if you go on here, you have, see right here, I have 256 scenes, and they all just represent one of these things, and they're slowly adjusted. They slowly move as you go on. See how it's just moving slowly. And right here, since I showed you all those specific single scenes, it shows you all grouped together, like a far away distance of looking on it, and it looks like this. So it's 3D display of how your sound looks like. You see how it gets fat and round right here, and then right here it's all crazy. So you go on here, it shows the exact same thing. So it shows it's nice and it's crazy, and then over here it gets fat and round. So and then if you combined those sounds together, it makes this cool dubstep sound, wobble. So I wanted to show you something. Alright, well, with that being said, LFO1, you hold it, and basically the best way to start off when you're designing a sound is to mess around with the LFO and put it on the WT-POS, and that stands for wavetable position, and then you just drop it on there and it connects, and it gives you this blue line, and it just shows you this blue line represents how much of the wavetable it can command. So I didn't explain that right. Basically, so let's just say, for example, you see this point right here, this beginning right here, it represents this part right here. And let's get more further, and this part represents this part right here. You get what I'm saying? And then this part right here equals, so this is the lowest part, the beginning of this knob, and this part equals the highest point. See, this is the highest point, And so with that being said, it's gonna slowly shift. It's gonna go up. So as you see that, it's crazy. Like it goes like that. Since I'm doing it fast, just look at the little blue line. So it starts from the beginning, goes all the way up. So as it goes up, it hits the point, and then it goes back down. So I just wanted to help you out with that, you know, just to understand that. I mean, you should practice it on your own, because I'm a firm believer, like, of like, obviously I could be showing you something, but it's not gonna really connect until you do it yourself. So I want you to do that. Just mess around, play with different patches, see what you can do. But you could even take it even further. And what that says, you could like click on this thing right here. You see that? Like you could just totally animate it, and it adjusts it. So see how it goes down, it goes up and down, and then goes up, and then it goes down. Yeah. So like that was different from this. Just a smooth up and down, and you know the thing I showed you right here, like just animating it and just like doing this can create like just awesome sounds and like awesome movements within your patch. So that's one thing to learn. Obviously, like there's ways you can add more flavor to it. Like I added a notch 24 right here. So I added a notch 24, and this LFO thing right here is moving this right here. It's moving it back and forth, nice and smoothly. Let's do this right here. It's just cool, man. It gives it like this weird feeling. I'm just going crazy. I'm going ape shit right now. Like I'm just messing around with the sounds, and this is what you gotta do. Like you know what I mean? It's just gonna give it these weird sounds, and just keep playing around with it. I remember reading somewhere, it was all like, so I'm like, what's the best advice to learning sound design? And basically a guy just said, or mostly the common answer to that is, just keep dabbling around, just keep twisting knobs and playing around with the DAW, and you're eventually gonna understand a lot of things. But so basically hopefully I helped you out with this tutorial to help you understand bass wavetable synthesis, and this thing right here connected to the LFO. And so this is where I'm at right now. I'm still a beginner, so that without further ado, see you later.